KDB Sports and Entertainment, back again, knocking down another video, man. Hit the like and subscribe for your boy. What can Terence Crawford do to defeat Canelo Alvarez coming September 13th? Terence Crawford, the first thing he needs to do, in my opinion, is to establish a strong, effective jab, much like he did against Errol Spence. If he can keep that southpaw jab on Canelo, I think that's going to give Canelo a lot of problems. And the reason why I say that is because that was one of the things that Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd Mayweather kept a jab in Canelo Alvarez's face to keep him resetting. Because watching Canelo Alvarez, he likes to be grounded. He likes to set before he throws a punch because he throws a lot of power punches. And that jab kept him off balance, basically. It kept him from resetting. So if Terence Crawford can do that from the southpaw position, Terence Crawford's going to have to fight Canelo in the southpaw position because his orthodox position is really not that effective. Hence is why he always switches. He always has his power hand in front. He's most effective with his power hand in front. So, first of all, like I said, he needs to establish that jab, a strong piston-like jab, to keep Canelo Alvarez resetting and keep Canelo Alvarez thinking. Second, I think he's going to have to use his footwork too, to a certain degree. He doesn't need to fight like Lara fought Canelo, even though I thought Lara beat Canelo. He was too fleet-footed. Terence Crawford's going to have to do basically what Floyd did. Pick what he does. Pick spots where he walks down Canelo. Pick spots where he's jabbing Canelo. Pick spots where he's making Canelo miss. Now that's what I'm worried about, the defensive part. That has me worried because can Terence Crawford adapt with his defense versus Canelo Alvarez? Because Canelo Alvarez is going to hit him. But can he switch it up? Can he, like I said, adjust and adapt to a defensive level like a Floyd Mayweather? I don't know. That remains to be seen. Because Canelo could not touch Floyd damn near that entire fight, man. Floyd's defense was so superb. It was master-like. Canelo couldn't do nothing. He couldn't touch him. Floyd stood right in front of Canelo. Couldn't touch him. Is that going to happen with Terence Crawford? I don't know, man. I have not seen that type of defense from Terence Crawford. Not even close. Even against Errol Spence. Even though they were saying that, Terence Crawford allowed Errol to hit him. But, like I said before, bro, Errol Spence was drained in there. See? So, Terence Crawford cannot try to test Canelo Alvarez's power like he did Errol Spence. Like, let me see, if I can take a shot. Let me let Canelo hit me and see if I can take. He better not do that, bro. Just my opinion. Because that dude Canelo can crack and he can box, man. He can fight. And I think that's what a lot of Bud Crawford extreme fans are forgetting, is that this dude Canelo can crack. So the third thing I think he needs to do is to tie up Canelo when he needs to. He needs to try to tie him up, smother some of his work when he gets against the ropes, or when Canelo Alvarez tries to walk him down. Because I believe that's what Canelo's going to try to do, is try to walk him down like he's been doing all the other fights. knowing that Terence Crawford is the so-called smaller man coming up, you would think that, yeah, that would be smart for Canelo to do, because he's not used to that weight. Canelo's used to that weight. So Terence Crawford needs to tie him up to try to smother some of his work, some of that body punching. And I don't know if this guy's going to go in here and throw combinations, because we really haven't seen Canelo Alvarez throw combinations in a long time. And I think that's because he fears gassing out. And that brings me to my next thing. I think Terence Crawford should try to take Canelo to the deep end, the later rounds, and try to drown him. Try to turn up the intensity towards the latter half of the fight. Because, like I said, Canelo Alvarez has a tendency to gas out. And that could work to Terence Crawford's benefit if he's tight on his defense and he's sharp on his counterpunching and offense. So yeah, those are the things I think Terence Crawford can do to beat Canelo Alvarez. If he's strong enough to hit Canelo Alvarez with something that he don't see and stagger or even drop Canelo, that'll be superb. I think that will seal the deal for his victory, if he can do that. But I don't know, because Canelo has a granite chin, man. That's one thing that you have to give Canelo. He has a granite chin. Yeah, we know Terence Crawford can punch, but Terence Crawford has been stopping guys at 147 and lower. When he moved up to fight the Madrimov guy, that's when his, knockout streak stopped. See? But yeah, man, that's all I got to say in this video, man. Anyway, it's your man, KDB Sports and Entertainment. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.